Alright, everyone, let's get into it. Alright, hopefully everyone had a good holiday. Bitcoin sure had a good holiday. A couple nice pumps, you know. A nice one on the day before Christmas Eve. I guess Christmas wasn't, it was kind of flat, but, leading up to it was good. Alright, so, I believe we left off somewhere in here last week. And we talked about this move right here. I'm pretty sure I even said it in my video. We would come here, and then we'd come here, print a green dot, and that'd be a good spot to enter. And we entered there. Oh shoot, it's on the other chart. Entered there. Had a 3-hour trigger wave, money flow crossover on the 8-hour, right here, and 3-hour trigger wave. So it worked out. Alright. So, to recap the month, we made 184 on the account. Now we're going to compound that and trade with $44, 40x leverage for a total of $1760 on our next month of trading, so we can compound our winnings. And yeah, we had a almost 9% gain on the account, which is great. That's better than the market, which doesn't happen all the time. But as you see in my previous videos, I think Bitcoin's bear market has begun, so it probably won't be much more than either sideways or down. So, oh, we didn't go down. I mean, we did go down that far, but 13%. So we beat the market. So, alright, we also have another month over. So let's start on this chart because this is where we started our first trade, which was right in here. So I like to go back and look at the month that happened, and I kind of identify these are where, entries look good on MarketCypher, and these are the good trades of the month. So this orange zone is probably where we shouldn't have traded, which we didn't. I don't believe we had any trades in this zone. And so there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 opportunities. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we didn't overtrade. We were trading quite a bit. 11 trades over a month period. That's pretty solid. So a big thing is people will overtrade really often when they first start. They just want to be in one. We were in a good amount and made a decent amount, and of the winning trades, when you look back, we were in quite a bit of them. We weren't in the best of them, which we need to look back and correct ourselves and try to get in that one next time. Alright, so back to our first one, 1123. See, we were in that one, 2 take profits. Nicely done. Then we didn't hit this short. Let's go to the 4-hour. 4-hour was topping out, so it wasn't a second red dot, which we like to usually go in on the second one. But here, here we went on the second one, nailed this green trade here, this long. And then we tried to go long again. We got a couple take profits, but that really wasn't a great spot to go for a long. So, we kind of had a green dot. We kind of started back up, but it just wicked back down. And we were diverging. So that's not, we had 2 take profits, but not a great trade. And then I think the next trades are on the other chart. But I know we didn't hit this one. So totally should have hit this because we were diverging, right? Could have even been late to the party and still been fine. So confirmed this candle, jump in, you made it. So I did them on here too. This was our next one, 12.6. After the dump, we hit a nice long. Just second green dot on the 4-hour. 1-hour money flow was coming up. So see right here. So that was a good one. And then let's get back to the 4 hour. And this short we did get in, but we got stopped out. So we got the first take profit and then moved stop loss entry and got stopped out. So that's where that strategy of moving it after the first take profit kind of didn't pay off, but it was still a winner. Didn't hit this long. This would have been second green dot on the 4 hour divergence. Should have hit it, but you know, busy lives sometimes. Don't always hit them all. And this short just topping out on the 4 hour. Could have even waited for it to confirm. Still would have got a good move. And then we hit this long. We nailed this one like almost to the wick because of the spider line. That was going to be the first test, or the second test technically, but and we got the long right there. That one was pretty easy. Spider line divergences on the 30-minute and down. So boom, 4 take profits. That was a nice one. And then 13, did we take one after the 13th? Nope, not till the 19th. So that is the next one. And boom, hit that one. Kind of spider line area, and not a huge divergence, but a divergence nonetheless. So boom, nailed it. And then we hit this one on this chart. Yep, the one we planned. So all in all, pretty good. Maybe 2 bad ones. That was right here, and oh, we hit this short here. That was the other one. That one was okay, but only got 1 take profit, so not great. And we were in this uptrend. Okay, so that's that. Now, I talked about we moved everything to Bybit. So now I will start sharing. It's a fresh Bybit account. I'll start sharing when I take profits on my Twitter and Instagram. Instead of, you know, I mean, I'll still post the setups, but once I'm hitting these take profits, like this and this one, I'll also post along with the Bybit. You can share your trade profits on the Bybit app, so I'll just share those. So yeah, just for more more transparency and show you that I really am trading on these trades. And we can still keep this, but obviously Bybit will have all of our history, fresh history, so that'll be great. And now let's kind of get into analysis right now. What's going on, huh? So let's do it on the Coinbase one. I think I'll just get rid of these since we just did what we needed to do on that. And let's go monthly first, get rid of the spider lines. And so we still got a huge divergence. We got 3 days left in the month, so I mean, we could come up, I mean, without looking at lower time frames. We could turn this into, you know, kind of what, you know, I think hammer is what it's called. Like this one, obviously that one didn't play out very well, but this, you know, this is a nice hammer. And kind of get up above this close, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. So I would say I think I said in the last video, this has never really been tested, so I don't think it's in play until we're in the bear trend, but like I said, I think we've started the bear market, so this could be in play. This 37 doesn't look great. What's DBSI saying? 14, so we could come down and put a 15 minus 5 and come down some more. I know you could argue this is played out. You know, that's all the downside we get, and then we go up, but you could also say this is just getting ready to confirm. So, alright, weekly's coming up. If we get a tight little trigger wave, we are closing below the EMA, 21 EMA. But if we get a tight little trigger wave, maybe, you know, a close here and then up, because all these close below, and we haven't had a lot of downside. I mean, we had this one, but nothing below it. So this could be, you know, these are curving up a bit. I mean, these were just kind of curving up a bit as well, so that's coming up. So starting to look a little better on the weekly. 7-day, which is the weekly, but it's a little different. It's a little sharper. I mean, we're still divergent on the money flow, but we could still have a little pop up. You know, I mean, we could still pop up to here, 61, or, you know, make all-time highs. Maybe. We'll see until. If we clear this, then I think we're top out in here, but if we don't clear this, then we topped. See, we could have like something like that. Then more diverging. Or we could have, it might not even get there, you know? So, we'll see. 4-day. See, 4-day we got a green dot. That's bullish. I think, oh shoot. I think we were talking about the 2-day last time was the only one that looked bullish. So now the 4-day looks bullish. Money flow it is increasing, but it's starting to taper. It's starting to taper. I mean, we could come up and test this and, you know, flip around, and this could just increase, and this kind of do that. But it could also go the other way. When we come up, do one of those, you know, go up, test, go. So, looking better on the 4-day. 3-day money flow is starting to come up. RSIs are still kind of neutral. Confirmed several times, and it's still pretty open. So, it's looking okay. Does look like that's going to bounce. And we are just starting this gray. And I mean, the last time we started gray on the 3-day, we had a move more like that. You know, that would signal we maybe 41, possibly. So more downside. Pick up the liquidity down here. So 3-day, looking okay-ish. 2-day, I mean, money flow is starting to come back up. But we could just have kind of another hump, you know. Because this one's still gray. I mean, this was gray. So, gray EMAs, I mean, usually signal downside. We did have some downside already, so it could have played out. We could be coming up, but we could also have more. So just, these are things just mentally you just prepare yourself for, you know? Get rid of that. Okay, so daily money flow starting to come up, but we're clipping, so we might, you know, do that or start another one. So the bulls scenario is we kind of come down, maybe retest, and then start another EMA. See, this is starting to curve up, so we could have our first attempt at another white bull run type EMA. We could. That would be the positive. The negative would be we just kind of come back and maybe start another one after that. I don't know. That's starting to curve up. Daily looks good. Daily looks good. I mean, short term probably down, but it still looks good overall. 10 hour or 12 hour. Now that looks nice. That's some good curvature. We do have some divergences. But, I mean, we could come up like that, or even just continue down while trading sideways and then come up. You know, and this kind of makes a couple little smaller ones and then comes up. So, bullish on the 12 hour. Oop. 10 hours kind of getting a head and shoulders to play out, so that's why I think short term downside for sure. See, we're just trying. That was our first try. And that might be it for our first try. We might have to come back down and do another try. See, you know, that was a very small try there. Talking about these the white part of the EMA. You know, that was a try. That was a try. So that could have just been our first one. Still coming up, but we gotta try again. 8 hour, same thing, coming down. 4 hour, coming down. Yep. That's sharp. So I think short term we're coming down. So I mean, we should have entered here, but just, you know, I saw it, but didn't go for it. So just you get sometimes, you know, you get caught in this bullish move. So you gotta stay more disciplined. Even I get caught in this. But that's a clear divergence. Boom, baby. Alright, so let's look for, I would say, let's look for a long position because we're coming down. So I think a good area I can already tell is maybe in here. So let's bring back those spider lines. So we're kind of in the middle of the spider lines, but that doesn't mean we can't, excuse me, have something like this where we retest them again. So we could come down in here and retest again, you know, or we could have a small up and then come down here. So I still think long is where we need to be looking. So let's find some more levels where we potentially want to take a long. Alright, so we got weekly at 49. It's pretty good. What did the lower time frames look like? Yeah, they're kind of chilling out, bottoming out, so we might have the retest and then down like that. Boom, boom. Divergence. So we'll see. Let this cool off. Let's see, is there another level in there? No monthly. There's a daily. Okay, let's see if volume. Ooh, value area high and low of a range that's mysteriously probably back over there somewhere. We are zoomed in quite a bit. So, I mean, this would be come down below this right here, stop all these people out, and pick up liquidity and go. At least for maybe a retest of the spider line. I mean, this is 1 hit, 2 hit, 3. Bitcoin likes to, you know, hit it a couple times. So, I think that's where we look. This is 49. See what MicroCypher's doing. What's the 6 minute? We're diverging up, but that's a large money flow. So I still think we got downside. So maybe here, or even down here. What's 47? Is that the spider line? No. Oh, yeah. 47.3. It's more like 47.7. So we could retest this point in control down here at 46, but that's below the spider line. Here, let's look. Let's do a little quick fixed range here. Okay, 48.7. So that's kind of in line with this. It's a little lower. Yeah, see, here's the point of control. Oh, it's a pretty old one. But it's from this previous. Oh no, it's the big. I'm not sure where it's pulled from. It looks like it's been moved. Oh, there we go. That's what that bounced off. So we got the weekly, daily. So I think that's where we look for another move. Potentially, let's pull a quick fib. If that's the top. Yeah, well, golden pocket's a little lower. So I feel more confident in this one, I would say, this 47.7. Because it's more in line with the spider line, and here, more in line with the spider line. But this one has 2 values and a volume area high. This is just the golden pocket, so this is where most common retrace is. But this has 2 almost the exact same. Like, look at that. Right? Yep. So, that's where I'm going to look first. And if we lose that, then down here. So, we'll see how this 4 hour, if it's this level, the 4 hour will probably play more out like that. Or if it's this level, it'll probably be something more like that. You know. With, you know, kind of just a continuation. No real divergence. So, just look for the lower time frames. For confirmation. Alright. So I think that's where we'll be looking. It's 49 if we lose that, 47 in this spider line. This looks like it might cool off a little bit. It's just confirmed. Yeah, I should have got in that one. Oh well. Oh well. Life goes on. So yeah, I think that's about it. It covers it. You know, follow me for the free signals. We were perfect on the month, knock on wood. So, and yeah, look for these new Bybit take profit shares I'll be showing. And yeah, happy trading. So let's get after it, baby.